2025 Polestar 3. Starting at $74,800. Highs. Snappy acceleration, eco-friendly interior materials, fun to drive. Lows. Too few physical buttons for interior controls, ships with integrated LiDAR but not the associated hands-free driving software, much delayed launch. Verdict. The Polestar 3's refined road manners, handsome styling, and decent driving range are encouraging traits for the upstart EV brand. Overview. With a handsome design and the requisite high-riding seating position, the 2025 Polestar 3 joins the flood of electrified SUVs pouring into the market. Volvo's spin-off EV brand has produced only cars to date, though the Polestar 2 could be seen as either a tall car or a low-riding SUV. There will be no such confusion concerning the 3, which will go on sale sometime in the second half of 2024. We'll admit to being smitten with its streamlined roofline, prominent fenders, and dramatic wheel arches. The SUV's cabin looks rich too, with a clean design and high-end materials. Power is more than ample in the base model, which is propelled by a 483 HP, dual-motor, all-wheel drive powertrain. For speed freaks, the optional performance trim boosts it to 510 horsepower and adds unique 22-inch wheels, summer tires, and a tweaked suspension system. The driving range is a decent 315 miles per charge for the standard model and 279 miles for the performance, and both can be charged quickly via a DC fast charging connection. It's also equipped with an array of active safety features, and Polestar has future enhancements planned that include Volvo's LiDAR technology, which will supposedly enable full self-driving sometime in the future. The company is also planning a second SUV called Polestar 4, which will be a fastback-bodied version of the 3. What's new for 2025? The Polestar 3 is the third entry in Polestar's slowly expanding lineup and the brand's first SUV model. The 3 will also be the first Polestar built in America, joining the S60 sedan and next-gen XC90 SUV at Volvo's new plant in South Carolina. Pricing and which one to buy. The price of the 2025 Polestar 3 starts at $74,800 and goes up to $80,800 depending on the trim and options. Long-range dual motor. $74,800. Long-range dual motor performance. $80,800. Although the tuned-up performance model sounds enticing, we'd stick with the long-range dual-motor model, which at 483 horsepower is no slouch. Its range is longer than the performance models and it also comes with a generous list of standard features for its first year on the market, including the contents of the Pilot package. That means tech features such as adaptive cruise control with lane centering and a head-up display are on every model. If you want high-end luxury touches such as a 25-speaker Bowers & Wilkins stereo and soft closing doors, order up the optional Plus package. If the Polestar 3's pricing seems steep, consider that rivals such as the Jaguar I-Pace and BMW 9 are similarly costly. EV motor, power, and performance. A dual-motor powertrain is standard on the Polestar 3, but it's offered in two strengths. The base setup makes 483 horsepower, but the performance trim gets bumped to 510 ponies. Polestar has said that the powertrain is rear-biased even though all-wheel drive is standard. We had the chance to drive prototypes of both versions at Volvo and Polestar's proving grounds in Sweden and are happy to report both deliver snappy acceleration. Every 3 will come with an adaptive suspension system with active dampers and air springs, but the performance package includes a sport-tuned version of the suspension. Handling is surprisingly agile. A torque-vectoring rear differential helps curb understeer and gives the Polestar 3 a more planted feel through fast cornering maneuvers. When we get a chance, we'll take the new Polestar 3 to our test track and update this story with test results and more driving impressions. 0-60 mph times. With its more robust electric motors, Polestar says the performance model will sprint to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds. But after getting a chance to drive prototypes of both models, we think that time is conservative and estimate that the long-range dual-motor trim will hit 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds and the performance trim will do it in as little as 4.2. Range, charging, and battery life. All models come with the same 107.0 kWh battery pack that can charge at up to 250 kilowatts on a DC fast charging connection. Polestar says that is enough to get the battery charged from 10 to 80% in as little as 30 minutes. Once charged up to full, the long-range dual-motor model is said to deliver up to 315 miles of driving before needing to be rejuiced. The more powerful performance model's estimated range is slightly lower at 279 miles per charge. Fuel economy and real-world MPGe. The EPA hasn't released fuel efficiency estimates for the Polestar 3 yet, but we expect it to be slightly less efficient than the Polestar 2 sedan. When we get a chance, we'll take the Polestar 3 on our 75 mph highway fuel economy route and update this story with its test results. For more information about the Polestar 3's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. Interior, comfort, and cargo. Polestar has decked out its first SUV model with plenty of convenience and luxury features. All models come with a panoramic sunroof that bears an illuminated Polestar logo. A power rear liftgate is standard too, as are power front seats with heat, a 3-zone automatic climate control system, and an onboard air purifier. The interior design is clean and modern, and it features high-end materials that Polestar says are also eco-friendly and sustainable. The optional Plus package adds niceties such as a power-adjustable steering wheel with heat and soft closed doors. Cargo space is less generous than in some other similarly sized SUVs, and the Polestar 3's front trunk, or frunk, is a disappointing 1 cubic foot cubby that's good only for storing the SUV's portable charging cables. Infotainment and connectivity. A large 14.5-inch infotainment display is standard and runs Polestar's latest Google-based infotainment interface. A secondary 9.0-inch display serves as the Polestar 3's gauge cluster. The system is overall fairly intuitive, although the lack of physical buttons will irk some drivers. We expect to see Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard features, and we know that all models will come with in-dash navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, and 4 USB-C charging ports. A 25-speaker Bowers and Wilkins stereo system is part of the optional Plus package. Safety and driver assistance features. A host of driver assistance features are standard on every Polestar 3 model, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, pedestrian and cyclist detection, blind spot monitoring, automatic high-beam headlamps, and a driver monitoring system. Later on, a LiDAR system will become an option, which Polestar says will open up capability for even more advanced semi-autonomous systems. For more information about the Polestar 3's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, standard adaptive cruise control with a lane centering feature, warranty and maintenance coverage. Polestar's limited warranty sticks to the industry standard, on par with that of Tesla. The company also provides competitive coverage for the 3's electrical components. Surprisingly, Polestar doesn't offer the same 3-year complimentary maintenance program as Volvo, its parent company. Limited warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Electrical components are covered for 8 years or 100,000 miles. No complimentary scheduled maintenance.